Good afternoon, Falcons. Here we are for Grow4, which is really about animating something growing. So we're shooting for something that starts small and obviously gets larger. Maybe even it changes over time. Right now we have 1 day animated. This is day 1 to 50. And I have clouds that move and change and stars that come out. I'm going to add a layer and select the first frame. I can use any tool that I want. So I could use the pen tool, the line tool, the rectangle, the circle, the poly star. So we're going to start with something really simple. I want to do a tree. So I'm going to start with a line tool. I'm going to select the line tool and I want to adjust it. So I need my properties window. Window, properties. Here we go. I definitely don't want a pink tree. So I'm going to start with dark green. And I can choose the type of line, the style. Remember, this is where we came for our clouds. And in the same menu, I have a variety of choices. Right now I'm looking at one of these tulip arches. Maybe it's this one right here. And I'm going to go ahead and keep it because the tree is small right now. And I have an 8. So I'm going to click and drag. Oh, let's grab that first frame. And I'm not seeing anything. Oh, because I'm under the hill. Let's push it to the top of the stack. Oh, I've got a couple of things. Well, let's start from the beginning. So I'm going to get my move tool, select these guys, delete them out. Let's try it again. Maybe this isn't a good tool for me. You know, I can change my mind. So I'm going to select that guy. And what would it look like if it were a little fatter? That's the stroke. I'm not loving it. So I'm going to kick it out. Go back to my line tool, get a regular line. Boom. And there we go. That's pretty thick. I don't think I want to start that thick. So I'm going to select it. And I'm looking for the dotted pattern. When I see the dotted pattern, I can make changes to the shape in the properties window. I'm going to start at like a 5.7. Let's go to 10. I'm going to put it in a keyframe. Since it is still selected, I'm going to use my transform tool and make it a little bigger, like fatter, taller, and I could do it again. Right click, insert keyframe, again with the transform tool, bigger. Now when I click it, I see the properties window. And I have a width and a height control. And right now they are working together. They are chained. But I can unchain it. And I'm going to take my width. Oh, he says it's invalid. Oh, it's because it's a line. So I have to use a stroke. I'm going to fatten him up. And I'm going to come to the polystar tool. Now I'm looking at the shape tool. Right. 1, 2, just to make sure. And I want a real star. I'm sorry, I want a polygon. And I want that polygon to have 3 sides. A good old triangle. I want a regular style, a slightly brighter color. Oh wait, that wasn't the line. Alright, so let's click, double click, options. We're going to switch to polygon. Number of sides is 3. Click OK. Baby triangle. Uh-oh. I don't like the way that looks. Command Z. We want no stroke. So we're looking for that chip, white chip, red line. And we'll put the bright green in the fill and draw that triangle. Can't see it. Let's go ahead and get, how about a really pale green? Okay, that I can see. And it's turned weird. So I'm going to get the transform tool, select it, rotate it, move it. Notice I'm not grabbing it by the white dot. I'm going to put it there. Now I have 2 pieces here. In this frame, this keyframe, I have a line and a shape, and they're separate. If I wanted them to be one, with the selection tool, I select both pieces, holding down the shift key, and you can see they both have dots, and we're going to go to control, oops, not control, modify, group, and now they're one. Let's go to 27, right click, insert keyframe, select them, transform tool, tree grows. And let's go to 50, put a keyframe. Alright, so it's night. Trees don't really go at night. I need day. But I'm out of space. So I'm going to go to my sky layer and I'm going to select the whole thing by holding down the shift key, clicking on the last key, grabbing the whole thing. Now it's locked, so I'm going to unlock it. I'm getting ready to make a change here. And using my right click menu, I'm going to select copy frames. Copying 50 frames. I'm going to go to 51. Right click. Insert keyframes. Oh wait, let's just go straight to paste frames. Boom. Add another 50. No, it's just sky because I'm obviously missing, you know, my other stuff. But I have a whole nother day here. If I want everything else, I need to add some keyframes. So let's unlock the hill and the sidewalk and insert a keyframe in the 100. I'm going to bring the hill and lock them back up. Boom, boom. The clouds have extended. Unfortunately, the stars are still out during the day. So I want the whole animation again. So I'm going to do exactly what I did with the clouds. I mean, excuse me, with the sky. But I have to undo what I did here. Now, because Animate is an HTML editor, this is code. So I have to be very careful. I can't just hit my delete key and make it go away. I need to make sure that the code is gone. And to do that, I have to clear the frames. Yeah? Now because I have keyframes and not just frames, I got to use this one. But there is one down here that'll do regular frames. We're going for the whole thing. And you'll see that my line became dotted because I removed the final keyframe in 50. So I'm going to put that back again. That goes to an arrow. But I still have this green cast here, and I really need to go back to the gray and black. So we're going to select them again. We're going to use the right click, and now we're actually going to remove the frames. Now I am 100% guaranteed that the code is gone. And I'm going to select, oh wait, we got to unlock it here. I'm going to select the animation, right click, copy the frames. This includes the animation, keyframes, everything. We're going to 51, right click, paste the frames. Now I have 2 days. And my tree, here's my tree. It's nighttime. He's growing. When it comes daytime, I want him to change even more. So I'm going to right click, insert the keyframe, select him with a selection tool. I don't want to go into, well, I can go into his group and I see the details of his shape and I see the dotted lines, and I also see that he's called a group because remember he's made out of 2 pieces. So I can come in here and I can fatten up the stroke, and I can, with the direct select tool, get, oh wait, just the top. And using the transform tool, I can make it, I don't want to go that far, but I do want to make it bigger. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's put him in again. Double click, go into the group. He's going to get taller and a little darker. And let's go to right there. Keyframe. Right click, keyframe. And my tree goes from a stick to a tree, like a big tree. Excellent. It's a little choppy right now because I don't have the classic tweens. I gotta go, I'm sorry, the shape twins. So I gotta go put them back in. Shape. Shape. Command C. Command C. I'm not sure why that didn't get. There we go. Oh, because he became a group. Right there, he became a group. So, I'm going to use the classic. And I got a purple line instead. But I'm building keyframes. Once I made the group, I have to change because I'm not just dealing with one thing I've drawn like I have down here. Rewind, play. What can you make grow? You can use any of the tools, any of the options in the properties window to create a variety of objects. There's a test file that's attached that you can take a look at. You can try trees, you can try cactus, you can add a sun and a moon. It's your responsibility to add the appropriate layers, label them correctly, draw your objects, and make them grow. This is the end of Garden4.